And we are live, guys. I believe we are anyway. I think my camera's a bit... If I can just flip that around, will that work? There we go. I think that's right. Let me know, guys, if the camera looks okay. I think we're live. I don't know what's going on right now. Hold the phone, guys. I think we've got a little problem with the old camera right now. Let me just try and flip it around. I think... Is that right? No, there we go, guys. Flip it back around. Oh, no, it's locked on this way, apparently. So we'll stick with this one. There we go, guys. And we are live, guys. It's very good to see everyone again. Let me know if you've got any questions, Big Brother related. It could be... Hang on a sec, guys. The camera's a bit all over the place. There we go. Can you guys see me now? Or not? Let me know. Or is the screen black? Anything like that? Let me know. I think it's working, guys. Yes, perfect. Awesome. But yeah, guys, it's eviction night. And it's the second last eviction of the season. Obviously, we'll have 2 evictions next week. But crazy times. I can't believe we're actually down to the end, guys. It's gone by fast. And I know a lot of people haven't really, been the biggest fan of this season or whatever. But it's weird. And I'm going to miss doing all these videos. I really am, So it's sad that it's coming to an end, really, guys. It really is. There we go. I've got a bunch of hellos now. I'll say hello to everyone. So we've got Yuri from Texas, hi, and Gary from Michigan, hi. Paul saying, what are you drinking this week? I'm drinking Strongbow cider. It's good stuff. Right, okay, so as I say, guys, hit me up with any questions that you have, Big Brother related. Doesn't even have to be Big Brother. I'm just very, very sad that we're down to our final week, and I've been spending the last hour or so writing some songs for the final weeks. I know a lot of you guys like doing the songs, so I've been writing a couple of them, which is pretty exciting. I've been getting quite emotional without sounding too soppy. I'm like, oh, it's going to be a real shame to say goodbye to everyone. Unless we're going to get a season in January potentially, but I don't know if we are for sure. So it's weird. Everything's hanging in the balance right now, guys. But it's one of those things where even if we have to wait till next year, it's going to be totally worth the wait. But I'm very, very appreciative and very thankful for everyone who supported me this season. And I can't wait to jump into next season as well. But guys, again, as I say, hit me up with any statements, questions, anything like that you have to do with Big Brother, or it doesn't even have to be Big Brother. Do you think Enzo should cut Cody? Yes, 1,000,000% Enzo should cut Cody. There is no question about it. I think Enzo is making a fatal mistake if he doesn't cut Cody. Cody will beat Enzo in a landslide against the jury. So for sure, he needs to cut Cody. Now, he stands a better chance against Nicole, but he stands an even better chance against Christmas. But Christmas is very likely going to be given the boot tonight. Unless, of course, Cody goes rogue and decides to flip the script, and then Christmas is kicked out. It's a blind side, and I'd like to see it because it would shake things up, but I don't think it's going to happen. Please hit the like button, guys, if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. Have we got any American Pie fans in the house tonight, guys? I'm digging my own t-shirt right now. It's awesome. Clip Nicole, right? Yes. 100%. For sure, yeah. Cody needs to get rid of Nicole right now. I think even though Christmas wouldn't take Cody to the end, Christmas is not going to win the final head of household competition. So Cody, if he can get rid of Nicole now, he can seal his victory for sure. Like, he's probably going to win against Nicole still, but I don't know if Nicole will actually take him to the end. It's so much up in the air. It's an exciting week. I think most scenarios end up with Cody becoming the Big Brother champion, but this is Big Brother, so expect the unexpected. So I'd like to think things will be shook up tonight, and Cody clips Nicole. That would be a total blindside. Nicole would be very, very shocked. She wouldn't believe it, and then Christmas would probably crumble under the pressure in the final head of household competition, and then it would go to Cody or Enzo. Enzo would probably cut Cody if he won. Enzo would win the game in that scenario. On the other hand, I think Cody would cut. I think Cody would probably cut Enzo at that point, and then seal the victory against Christmas. But if Christmas won, she would get rid of Cody and then take Enzo and still lose. So Christmas can't win the game at this point. Does Jury House get live feeds? No, I wish they did. Honestly, that would be so good. Or if we could view the jury of what was going on, that would be really, really cool. But I think if you're talking about do the jury get to watch the house, no, they do not. The only thing the jury get to see are basically what happened, like the key moments in the week, so they can see who won head of household, who was nominated, who won the veto, and who was taken off or not taken off during the veto. That's all the HOH. That's all that the jury house knows, and then the evictee can go to the jury house, and then they can tell them about their week, and they talk to each other, and that's it. Head of household tonight. Yes, I'm assuming we're going to get part 1 of the head of household competition tonight, which is very exciting. And part 1 is usually the endurance challenge. Are you going to watch BB Canada? Yes, of course I'm going to watch BB Canada. Do you know what, guys? I sort of like dip in and out of BB Canada. I've seen bits and bobs here and there. But since I've started doing TV talks with Tom, like, I've genuinely loved making these updates every single day, and I'm going to miss it so much. So, you know, Big Brother Canada will be like my relapse, essentially, that I can fall back on, so I can continue to do updates for you guys for that, which will be really, really awesome. And I've heard good things about Big Brother Canada, even though I've never seen a full season the whole way through. Definitely going to be an exciting night. I agree with you there, Shelley. Sam says, who do you think will be America's favourite player? I think America's favourite player will be Davon. I really do think it's going to be Davon. I think Tyler is up there as well. And I think either Janelle or Kaysar will be in the top 3 with them. Probably Janelle. I'm going to say, yeah, that's my prediction. I think top 3. Yeah, let's go with that. Top 3 is going to be Janelle, Davon and Tyler. I'm confident about that as well. I don't think it'll waver too much. I think the final few house guests will get a shock when they realise that someone who was evicted earlier in the game is going to win it. I don't think they're going to like that too much. Janelle wasn't in the BB house to earn America's favourite player. Other house guests such as Davon, Tyler and Enzo are more deserving. Yeah, I think Enzo's been extremely entertaining all summer. I think he deserves it as well. I think Janelle is just... she's this incredible Big Brother legend that everyone's just like, oh yes, it's Dave. No, not Dave. I'm thinking of Davon. Mark my words, guys. Davon's going to win it. But Janelle is someone who's viewed as a Big Brother legend, so everybody votes her. I don't know if she's going to get it this time round, but I think there's a lot of people who would usually vote for Janelle are actually saying, no, let's vote for Davon because Janelle's had it before. So I think that's probably going to be the case. Hit me up, guys, with Big Brother questions. Doesn't even have to be Big Brother. It can be anything, guys. Personal Big Brother questions, or just a statement on Big Brother. I'm just interested to see what everyone's opinion is on what's going on tonight. When will we be able to vote for America's favourite player? I believe it is usually tonight they open the vote. I think they have it open for 1 week. So I would guess that we can start voting tonight, which is pretty exciting, actually. Tyler or Enzo deserving. Yeah, I think Tyler's definitely going to get more votes than Enzo for America's favourite player. But I wouldn't still count Enzo out. I think there's a slim chance, guys. Let's just throw a quick poll, guys. Let me know who you are going to vote for America's favourite player. I just want to see what the general consensus is. I've seen it in the comments. It's definitely leaning towards Davon, but I'm just interested, out of the 38 people that are here right now, guys, let me know who you are going to vote for America's favourite player. Okay, here we go. They're flying in. I'm just going to read them all out fast. So, Enzo and Ian, we've got someone saying that. We've got Davon, Tyler, or Enzo. Davon again. And Tyler, yeah, I think there we go. I mean, I'm surprised no one said Janelle there. I really am, because I saw a lot of people say Janelle in the YouTube comment section of some of my videos. Enzo or Day, yeah, fair enough. What are you drinking? I'm drinking Strongbow cider. It's good stuff. Oh shit, I almost missed you, Tom. Well, you didn't, Amy, so welcome. Thank you for joining us. Tyler, there we go. We got Janelle. And Davon, I think it's fair enough to say, guys, that Davon is going to clean up shop here. I think Davon is easily going to win America's favourite player. I think she deserves it as well. She has been very entertaining, and she just seems like a really nice person as well. So I'd totally get on board with that. I'm not personally going to be voting Davon. Don't get me wrong, I like her and I think she's going to win, but for me it's going to be Kaysar. And I know Kaysar's not going to win. I just feel like I owe it to the guy because some of the conversations he's had this season have been incredible. He has talked about some serious issues, and he's just been a legend, as he always is. You know, it's Kaysar we're talking about. It's King Kaysar. It's what up Kaysar. You know, he's a legend. He seems like such a humble, genuine, down to earth guy who really just cares about his friends and his family, and I respect that like so much. So that's true. I mean, Amy says he's the king, and I totally agree, Amy. Kaysar is the king. He is the man. He is the myth. He's the legend. So I will be voting Kaysar, but I don't think he's going to win. Guys, I honestly can't believe there's only 1 week left. It's crazy stuff. I'm going to be so sad when it comes to an end. I've got a couple of songs though, as I say, guys. I've planned out a couple of songs for the final week, so I hope everyone's looking forward to those. And of course, we're going to have to go out with a bang. I'm not going to reveal the songs, but of course, it's going to be some epic songs. So, yeah, I hope you're all looking forward to that. I'll be voting Ian. Yeah, great one again. Yeah, Ian is a legend. He is the coolest. He's just awesome. So I think Ian definitely deserves it as well. Nicole has to go. Yeah, I think it would be the wise choice for Cody to take out Nicole tonight. But I don't think he will. But I don't think Nicole is going to win the game. So I think she could win it if she goes to the final two with Enzo. But who knows? It's so many scenarios you could throw around, but most of them just end up in Cody winning the game. Enzo was not so bright. He should have got Nicole in the triple. I think a lot of things should have happened in the triple. A lot of things should have happened earlier in the game, because now it's too late for some people. Enzo's sort of sat there going, oh no, it's too little too late, and he can't do much because he didn't make those big moves whilst he had the chance. You know, we've seen Enzo win HOH maybe, 2 or 3 times this season, and every single time he hasn't made a bold move, essentially, that has changed up the game, and now he's sat in the final 4, going into the final 3, going, hang on, what the hell can I do to win the game? And that's the question that's on Enzo's mouth every single day now. And the answer, Enzo, is that you can't do much because you didn't do much earlier in the game. Don't get me wrong, though, guys. Love Enzo. I think he's a legend. I think he's extremely funny, but it's such a shame that he didn't do much earlier. Howdy, Tom. Howdy, Maria. Good to see you. Are you still in London? So I don't live in London. I worked in London before the pandemic hit, and then I'm working from home now in the northeast of England. Do you think that the show will be cancelled soon? This is the first year average under 4 million views, and it's been downhill since BB16. Good point. Good point. I hope it's not cancelled. I really do, because you know, in Big Brother UK, ours got cancelled when the ratings started going down. But I really do think it's going to be. It could be a Hail Mary next year or the year after, where they really have to throw everything at it. Because, to be fair, Big Brother UK kept going on ratings as low as that for a good 5 or 6 years, so we could have a long time left. But you never know if they could pick things up, and you know, generally, like, viewers don't really watch things on television anymore. People go to watch things online. It's just the pattern of viewership in the modern day, and that's obviously why things are going down. If you flash back 10 years, in general, shows would get a hell of a lot more viewership than they do now, because people watch on catch up and on demand, because that's what we have. So don't filter out the fact that people still do lots of catch up on it as well. Enzo isn't playing good because the Slick Six formed early in the game. I think Enzo should have made some bigger moves towards the beginning, and he's regretting that now. I guess, and I know I've seen a lot of people commenting on my videos sort of saying, Tom, you know, Enzo's all bark and no bite, and I don't necessarily think that. I just think he should have made moves earlier, that's all. Because, let's be honest, Enzo's got where he is now because of his social game. You know, nobody's wanting to put him on the block. He hasn't been put on the block because he's played a hella good social game. He's entertained everyone, but what he's done wrong is just having the wrong people that have stuck around him. Because he could have took anyone to the Final Four, Enzo. Anyone would have took Enzo to the Final Four because everyone loves him. It's just he didn't take out the right people at the right time. That's all. Yes, Big Brother Canada, I think there is stuff on YouTube for it. Nicole's only move is getting out Memphis. I can't wait to see him walk in the jury. Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting to see how everyone reacts with Memphis when he heads to the jury. I think Memphis, he took it better than I thought he would. I thought he was going to like kick off and get all annoyed about it, but you know, he took it like a champ, and he walked out I guess, with dignity. So, well, as much as you can say, he had dignity. And then he headed to the jury house, and obviously we'll probably see that tonight, which is very exciting. But I think he will definitely be quite annoyed about not making it to the end, on reflection. I really hope the show continues through because I can audition in 2024 for BB22. I like that. That is planning ahead. That is fantastic. Do you know what? Honestly, I think I reckon quite a lot of you guys want, because I know a lot of Big Brother fans want to actually get on the Big Brother show. Do you guys, like, I'm going to throw the question to you, do you guys want to audition for Big Brother? Like, let me know if you do. Are you one of those people who's always wanted to go on, or do you just prefer watching it? I mean, good luck though is it Trenton Crow in 2024, Trenton 2024 for Big Brother 26. Enzo's too loyal to Cody, biggest downfall in my opinion. Well, Maria, I agree with your opinion. I think Enzo has made the wrong decisions in the game by not evicting the people who will beat him in the end. If Enzo's like always had the time, you know, throughout the game to take out the people that, you know, he needs to take out to win the game, and he just hasn't done it. So I guess you've got to blame himself for it, I guess. Okay, right. Let's see who said yes to this. So I'm going to try and get on it while I'm 21. That is awesome. There we go. Lots of people saying yes. This is cool. I watched Amazing Race last night, so looking forward to tag along. Awesome. I do it, but I'll never make it. They cast specific people with specific personalities, I feel. You never know until you try out. Yes, I have already done research on the entire casting process. Have watched it since I was 7, so I really want to. Well, that's dedication, so round of applause there. Do you think Nicole beats Cody? I think she's the only one that could at this point. Nicole is definitely the only person who can beat Cody. But do I think she'll beat Cody? No, I do not. There's no way she's going to beat Cody. She's got a slim chance of beating him. Definitely more than Enzo would. But if anyone's going to beat Cody, it's going to be Nicole. But I just don't think it's going to happen. We are almost up to 60 viewers, guys, which is awesome. I really appreciate everyone's support. Please hit the like button, guys, if you haven't already. I would massively appreciate it. No one says you have to always tell the truth in Big Brother. That's it. You don't have to tell the truth in Big Brother. You can lie, you can backstab, you can manipulate. It's Big Brother. You've got to do what you got to do to get to the end. But if you can find someone that you really, really trust and you think you can be loyal to, that's wonderful. Because then you can find a friendship in the game that you can take out of the game as well. You might even find a showmance where you end up in a relationship. Lots and lots of wonderful things can come from the game, even though lots and lots of bad things can come from the game too. Tom, have you heard the rumours about a winter season? Hell yeah, I've heard the rumours, and I'm so excited. Because if I get to cover a winter season as well, I'm going to have so much fun with it, guys, and it will be a lot of fun. I think if they do another winter season, I think it's going to be a celebrity season, which I am extremely excited for. I think it will be a batch of brand new celebrities rather than returnees or anything like that. Although it would be great to see Tom Green come back, and also Shannon Elizabeth would be awesome as well. So they are my hopes if they were doing returnees. But I think it'll be a brand new batch of celebrity house guests, which will be very exciting. Who's going to win the final HOH? I think it's going to be Cody. I really do. Like Cliff Hogg on BB. Yeah, Cliff Hogg is awesome. He is the coolest. I really like Cliff. Tom, who would you cast if they did an all-winners season? Oh, here we go. Okay. Well, I won't go through every single house guest because, you know, we're not here to list 16 house guests off the top of my head, but I'll name a couple of sort of top-line ones that should definitely be on there. Easily, Dr. Will should be on an all-winners cast. Derek and Dan, I guess, deserve it too. I think... see, I get stuck from this point on, and I feel like, you know, Mike Buggy should be there as well, but obviously with everything that transpired with Mike, I'm going to say no to Mike. If none of that had happened, then Mike should have been on because he is the original All-Star champ. I think that Casey probably deserves a space on there because she did play an immaculate social game, and she did ramp up the comp wins at the end, which was very impressive. I think Josh deserves to be on there, not for gameplay, but for live feeds, I guess. You need a mix of all sort of house guests, because if you have people who are just doing strategy, I guess it can be a bit mundane. So Josh to spice up the house, I think. Whoever wins this season should probably be on it as well, because it's an all-star champ. Not saying I'd be rooting for them, but they're an all-star champ, so they'd have to be on it. I'm trying to think who else should be on there. I think June's Song from Big Brother 4. She should be on an all-star season or an all-winners season, because she invented the floater strategy. I think, I guess, I feel like that's probably as far as I'd go. Ian deserves to be on there for sure. Ian's fantastic. I think Rachel, I'm not a big fan of Rachel myself. Don't dislike her, but I think Rachel should be on there for entertainment purposes. I know a lot of people would want to see Evil Dick on there. I don't know, a lot of stuff has happened this week. I don't know the ins and outs of it though, but I think a lot of people would want to see him on there. I guess Maggie was quite a good winner in Big Brother 6 as well. She played a good game, but there's no way she'd go on. She's disappeared from the public eye, so that's that. There's many people that you know should really go on an all-winners season. I just don't think a lot of them would actually want to return. I think we'd need another 20 seasons of Big Brother to actually make up a cast of people who'd actually want to return. A bit like Survivor winners at War, for sure. Let's see what everyone else is saying. Legends BB is another shout as well. We don't necessarily need an all winners. I would probably prefer a Legends season as well. I mean, if we got Dr. Will and Danielle Reyes to come back, and Kevin from BB22, I love Kevin, he's fantastic. I know I've put him in the same league as Danielle and Dr. Will there, but man, that guy's a legend. He's so positive, and he's just caring about everyone. I just think Kevin is the man. He's fantastic. Janelle should 100% be on a Legend season, but I don't think she's going to return. Now, Janelle wants to do Survivor, though. I've heard Janelle really wants to go on Survivor, and Danielle Reyes would like to do Survivor as well. So if we ever get a Big Brother Survivor crossover, which I think will happen eventually, expect to see Janelle and Danielle Reyes both on there. Dan, when did you get 6k subs? My feelings exactly. I don't even know when I got 6k subs. It's crazy how fast it blew up, and I'm so unbelievably appreciative, guys. Like, I'm nearly at 7,000 subscribers, which is nuts. I cannot believe it, honestly. It's madness. Okay. Mickey was a good winner. This is not me saying this. Mickey was a good winner. He played everyone socially and competitively. He might have said some controversial stuff, but as a winner, he is a top 10 winner. He won a hell of a lot of comps, and I'll hand that to him. But besides that, I'm not going to hand anything else to him, apart from a corn of shame. That's it. They'd be great on Survivor. Yes, Janelle and Danielle Reyes would be epic on Survivor. It would be great to see a lot of Big Brother players that we all know and love on Survivor. That would be awesome. Congrats. Thank you, Amy. I really appreciate it. It's crazy how fast the channel has grown. I've had so much fun doing it as well. It's nuts. Jackson was a great competitor. Jackson cheated and was disgusting. Well, we just got two juxtapositions there, folks. We got an opposite and an opposite. I think there's definitely ways to weigh in on Mickey's game. One side, whether you like him or not, you can't deny that he did well winning as many comps as he did. But on the other side of things, on a personal level, it sort of discredits everything he did on that other side. So he was a comp beast, but not someone that you can really root for, in my opinion. Is Christmas a lone wolf? Christmas is a lone wolf now. If she makes out this night alive, wow. I mean, hell. I mean, if she makes that, I can't even fathom that. If Christmas makes it out tonight alive, then she is hanging on a thread. She really is. She's gonna have to do everything she can. But Christmas could be the person to slay Cody if she stays tonight. Simple as that. Do you think this winter season could be BB Teens? No. And I'm not saying that in a nasty way at all. I don't think it's a good idea at all. I think when the whole thing about Survivor was said, about when Jeff was sort of saying, I think he said if you're 16 you can sign up for Survivor. It is something that is not a good idea, and I say that with the most utmost respect to people, but Big Brother and Survivor, all these shows are an incredibly intense game of social wit and social, just everything to do with socialism it's just it's an extremely tough scenario to be in, and you know, many adults can't even cope with some of the things that happen in Big Brother. So putting teenagers in there as well could be a really bad idea and not good for people's mental health. So I think there's a reason why. I think there's reasons why it's definitely a higher age bracket for people who go on Big Brother. Will you cover The Amazing Race? I am already covering The Amazing Race. I've done 2 videos on it already. I did a pre-season cast analysis and I did an episode 1 recap. I've had a super busy day, so I haven't managed to get the second episode recap done yet. So that will be out very likely tomorrow. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Because I've managed to get today's live feed update out as well, but it was a busy day because I've got work alongside stuff as well. So yeah, it's but I will get it done tomorrow. Or at least I hope I will anyway. I hope tomorrow's not a busy day. Big Brother and Survivor should be for over 27-year-olds. No, I'm sorry, I can't agree with that. I think it should be. I do agree with. I think it should be 18. I think it should be 18. Because then you can make your own decisions from there. And I know it's different in. Yeah, actually, maybe 21. If it's the US, we're talking about 21. Because in the UK, everything's pretty much 18. I think it was if to go on Big Brother in the UK, you had to be 18. But I know a lot of the regulations in America are 21. So I think. Yeah, I think 21 is probably the appropriate age. How are your top 4 choices for a BB Legend season realistically? Okay, realistically speaking, Danielle Reyes, because she would do it. She was just very careful because of COVID and, you know, leaving a stable job. I think Danielle Reyes would probably do it. I guess Janelle and Kaysar you got to throw in there realistically as well. And who else would you throw in for Legend? I want to say Dr. Will, but I know he wouldn't do it. So I guess that is difficult. That's a great question. Kevin for me. I'm going Kevin. I really do like Kevin from BB19. I know a lot of you won't consider him a legend, but to me, that guy's a legend. He really is. What do you do for fun? Well, not much at the moment because of COVID. You can't really go anywhere. But, you know, I like doing the normal stuff with all my friends, you know, going to the pub, going out for food and going to the cinema. I know you guys say the theatre in America, but it's the cinema in the UK. Yeah, that's just the general fun stuff, really. And I love doing my YouTube, of course, as well for fun. I have a whale of a time doing it as well. I would like to see Jodie on Big Brother again. Jodie was evicted first, right? So I think they will potentially one day do a first evictee season, which would be very interesting to see how they would all how they would all interact with one another and who would actually be able to step up to the plate and do some really good gameplay. I think David has basically scuppered his chance of returning for that sort of season because I think everyone had such high hopes for him and he returned and didn't really bring that much to the table. At the end of the day, though, he seems like a very, very nice guy, and I respect that. But gameplay-wise, you know, we've got to split the game from personal. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you've got to split the game from personal and on one side. I think David's a great guy, but gameplay-wise, there's nothing there. And it's a real shame because I think everyone expected a lot of gameplay from him in Big Brother 21. But I guess even if he had made it further, he probably wouldn't have done much. I'm noticing there's a very bit of random conversation going on in the chat right now. I don't even know what's going on. I love his great smile. Well, if you are talking about me, Amy, thank you very much. Flash the smile now. I'm joking. The day 1 evict should get a second chance, but in a regular season, not an All-Stars. Yeah, I could agree with that because you can't even call them All-Stars, people who've been evicted first. I think, yeah, it's one of those things. Wow, okay, I'm following this. He's all yours. We're trying to set you up. Well, this is very interesting, guys. This is like TV dating with Tom or whatever you want to call it, dating talk with Tom, because that's what it seems to be going on in the chat right now, guys. Keep firing your questions at me, folks. Big Brother wise or not, anything like that. Just hit me up. Zach Rance is the only person who is unemployed. Zach, I don't really know what Zach's doing these days. I think Zach he does a lot of like preaching online. Like he's got he's got like an Instagram account where he basically just talks about life lessons and stuff like that, and I'm sure he does some other stuff as well. I'm sure he'll do some speaking and whatever. There we go, right on cue there, motivational speaker. Yeah, I'm sure he does that sort of stuff. I think it's definitely it's the way to go. You know, it's not like you know, you put in the work. You know, life coaching seems like a lot of fun. You know, it's and a nice job as well. You know, where you just talk to people and really help each other. And it just seems nice. You know, it's not like a too strenuous job. It doesn't seem like that anyway. But Zach was definitely funny on Big Brother 16. How old do you even have to be to go on Big Brother? So US, I believe it's 21. And in the UK, when that used to be on, it was 18, which is pretty crazy, that difference, 3 years. Are you blushing, Thomas? Nothing but love. Well, thank you very much, Amy. I'm not blushing, but I appreciate that comment. Thank you very, very much. He does real estate. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. But yeah, I saw someone put something about Parvati there. And a life coach like Parvati. Yeah, also, Parvati's a legend, of course. If the folk who watch Survivor will know her. But yeah, she's definitely a legend. Who did you vote for AMP? Now, I'm assuming that's America's favourite player there. Obviously, the vote hasn't opened yet, but I will very, very likely be voting for Kaysar. Guys, can you give me a what up, Kaysar? Because Kaysar is a legend. I mean, I know he's not going to win the vote, but just for peace of mind, I would love to give the votes to Kaysar because he deserves it. The guy's a legend. He's kind. He's a family man. He is considerate. He talks about people on a nice level, and you know, when there's a game going on, he still manages to treat people in an extremely nice way. And for that, Kaysar, we salute you. And I don't know if any of you guys have actually been watching Kaysar's YouTube channel, but if you haven't, definitely go check it out. He's done some awesome videos over there, you know, talking about, you know, just how he got bullied when he was a child and how it's made him into the guy he is today. Just a lot of inspirational stuff, you know, just a lot of family man stuff that I look up to. I think it's awesome, you know, when he goes on about how he got bullied and how he got there. You know, I wasn't bullied myself, but you still, you know, you've got to respect him so much for that, and how he's used he's used his platform to spread awareness on that sort of thing, and really just overcame all that sort of stuff. And I just think it's fantastic. And he's talked about, you know, how when he came back from Big Brother, how he was training to get rid of his dad bod and all that sort of stuff. He's just a very entertaining guy. I've got a lot of respect for him. Janelle, Tyler and Dave on a top 3 and Kaysar is 4. I do agree with that. I really do. I think for sure we're not going to see Kaysar in the top 3, which is a shame. It really is, but I do really agree with Tyler, Davon, and Janelle being the top 3 in America's favourite player. Kaysar must be the only player to be on 3 seasons and never make it to jury and still be on the favourite players. Yeah, exactly. Let's give Kaysar a round of applause. Like, if you guys can find the applause emoji in your keyboard, wherever you're typing, let's give an applause to Kaysar for being someone who's been on 3 seasons. I'm still clapping. 3 seasons and still manages to be one of the favourite players of all time. Kaysar, you are a legend. Guys, drop those claps. That's what we want. That didn't sound quite right, but drop those applause, guys. There we go. They're coming through. That's awesome. But Kaysar, you are a legend. And all of us at TV Talks with Tom, that includes me and all the audience, we all think you are a legend, Kaysar. I know you're very not likely watching this, but you are a legend, Kaysar. There we go. I'm loving all this support for Kaysar, guys. It's brilliant. We're keeping it positive around here. It's awesome. Now I feel like I'm just staring at a bunch of applause now. Need questions. Guys, bring on your questions after you've finished your applauses off. We're about half an hour through, guys. This is awesome. And I can probably talk for a bit longer than an hour tonight, which is pretty exciting. Francesca one-upped him. She is a favourite and was voted out first twice. Yeah, you know, Francesca obviously was voted out first twice, but I still think Kaysar's legacy is much bigger than Francesca's. Do you like Bailey and Davon? Of course I like Bailey and Davon. I think they're fantastic. They're not my favourites in the season, but I think Bailey and Davon are very nice folk. Very nice people. What's your favourite show? Great question. Okay, guys, right. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you, like, alongside me, like these shows, because I'd like to know if there's any, like, fellow fans of these shows. But I am obviously a fan of Big Brother. I'm a fan of Survivor. I'm a fan of The Amazing Race. I love The Office, the US version. Michael Scott for the win. What a legend. I'm sure there's a lot of Office fans out there. I love Parks and Recreation. I think that's fantastic as well. Friends is awesome. I'm just going through the comedies right now. I like, I love How I Met Your Mother. I think that's a fantastic story. Incredible storyline. Just, yeah, it's mega. It's so good. And I've only recently finished watching How I Met Your Mother as well. So good though. And I'm trying to think what else I like. I love The Walking Dead. Bit more serious there. What else do I like? Actually, Walking Dead's fantastic though. What I like? Come on, this is like my forte. I'm trying to think what do I like. There's so many that I like. There's a bunch of UK shows that you guys won't know, which is why I'm trying to filter those out. I'm trying to think of the more American ones that everyone will know. I'm not a fan of Game of Thrones. I've never really dug into that, and I know everyone's watched that, but I watched it. I think about 7 episodes, and I really just couldn't get into it. So that wasn't my thing. There we go. And I just saw Amy put in, what about Game of Thrones? There's your answer to that one. What else do I like? There's so many shows that I like. I'm trying to think what's on my Netflix list and what I've watched. Yeah, I'm doing a Friends rewatch at the moment, so it's yeah. Oh right, here's one. Right, has everyone seen Cobra Kai? It's like pretty new. You know, it's been out for a couple of years, but wow, I've been really getting into Cobra Kai. That's so good. Definitely an incredible story waiting to happen there for many seasons. So Cobra Kai is fantastic. If you guys haven't seen that, definitely go check it out. Have you watched The Challenge? So I actually did watch I think 1 episode of The Challenge last season, and I like it. I can't say I like it. It was okay. It was one of those things where I was like, sometimes it's a bit too much and it felt a bit too dramatized. I like some of the people who run it, but I think there's quite a lot of people are extremely obnoxious on it. There's a guy who a lot of you will know if you watch The Challenge called Stephen Bear, and he was on Celebrity Big Brother in the UK, and I don't usually say stuff about house guests or, you know, on a personal level. I like to spread the positivity, but that guy is so mean. He was cruel to every single other housemate in Big Brother UK. He winds them up, but he doesn't do it in a funny way. You've got Dr. Will, who winds people up in a funny way and teases people, and he does it with comedy. He does it with entertainment. Then you've got Bear, he's a bully. He is really mean. He is nasty, and yet he still gets put on TV show after TV show, and it's shocking. And he still thinks that, you know, rainbows and the sun shines out of his arse. To be totally honest, he's actually very mean, as he was on Big Brother UK, and yeah, he's just not nice at all. So I don't know if many people like Bear out there, but I'm definitely not a Bear fan. Bear is a legend. I'm sorry, Paul Ross, but I'm gonna have to disagree with you. You going to host Survivor when it comes back? Of course, I'm going to do some videos on Survivor. Yeah, I can't wait till Survivor comes back. I actually did do, probably about a month ago, some exciting filming for some Survivor stuff. Not like the actual CBS show, but I did like a whole tribal council setup in my backyard as like a fun little sort of skit that I'm going to share with you guys at some point. I don't know if it's going to be this year or next year. I'll share it with you, but it looks really good. So I set up a tribal council in my garden and did some, like, I won't spoil the whole thing because, you know, it'll ruin the surprise, but yeah, it was a lot of fun, and you know, we had the fire going, everything like that, and you know, tribal council pen and all that sort of stuff in the urn, and I basically, like, it was like a fun sort of thing where I played all the castaways, and I played Jeff as well, but I can't wait to share that with you guys. It was a lot of fun filming it, and I hope you all enjoy it when you finally see it. The challenges for Big Brother flops. I feel like a lot of people who didn't do too great on Big Brother end up on there, but there's still some good people. Ooh, can we be there? Well, it's been filmed already, Amy, but you will see it eventually when it comes out, and that sounds like a lot of fun. Thanks, Maria. I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. You should check out the earlier seasons of The Challenge. The strategy would blow your mind. I love seeing good strategy, so I may have to check out some of the earlier seasons. Maybe it's a little different to what it is now, but I feel like, you know, since I'm doing TV Talks with Tom now, I'm thinking of maybe just expanding the whole bracket and potentially doing the challenge as well. We will see. I don't know. It's exciting to cover more stuff, you know. I'm looking forward to covering Big Brother Canada, of course, and you know, if we do get a Big Brother 23, which I'm sure we will, the casting for it, and a winter Big Brother season, it's going to be so exciting to do 2 more seasons next year. What's your favourite season of Big Brother? I like All Stars 1. Dimitri, I will say I totally agree with you. All Stars 1 is the best season. Not much wavering from that. I think All Stars 1 truly is the best season of Big Brother. Abby says, hi Tom, can you say hi to me? Of course I can, guys. I appreciate all you guys so much, all you fans. So hi Abby, I hope you're having a fantastic evening. It's evening over here in the UK. I think it's evening in the US as well, but I hope you're having a fantastic evening and I hope you have a great week as well. Which season is the worst? BB19, BB21 or BB22? That is a difficult question. I don't know. It's hard. They've all had their moments. And I didn't necessarily dislike BB19. It was the first season I actually watched, so it holds a special place for me. And it's got Kevin in there as well. And those of you who know me and continuously watch my videos know that I'm a huge Kevin fan. So that's always got a place for me, BB19, despite other stuff that went on. Big Brother 21 was okay for me. I know there was some nasty things that went on there, but I really did enjoy watching Cliff and Nicole on that season, so that was nice to see them make it all the way. But besides that, not much going on. I think Jess was really cool in that season as well as Kat. Ovi was cool as well. There was quite a good few house guests on that season. Sam was awesome as well. I liked him. Yeah, and then Big Brother 22 was... Well, we know what Big Brother 22 was. It's been an interesting season. That's all I'll say on that. And guys, I've just noticed we haven't actually done a cheers tonight. So, cheers to Eviction night. Let's go. I love cheersing, guys. If cheersing is a word, it's like the most fun thing ever. Derek, Dr. Will, or Dan? Dr. Will, for me. I am Team Dr. Will. Ask me any day of the year, I am Team Dr. Will. Tom, just curious, do you like Guy Ritchie films? I don't actually know any Guy Ritchie films off the top of my head, so I couldn't answer that question, I apologise. I'm hoping BB23 will be great. Yeah, my fingers are crossed as well. I'm just sort of thinking, how can we bridge over, like for the channel, I've been planning a few things, you know, because obviously I'm going to cover some different shows. But I've been planning some songs for this week, which I hope you guys are going to enjoy when they finally come out next week. I've planned 2 so far, and obviously because it's the final week, big ass songs, big epic songs we're going for this week. So I really hope everyone enjoys those. Darren McDowell says, hi Tom. Hi Darren, great to see you. Dan is a legend. Without him, is it even All Stars? I think everyone was so excited for Dan being on this season, and obviously he didn't turn out to be on the season. And I think he was teasing everyone at the beginning, but that's Dan for you. Maybe one day in the future. Right, okay. Hi, I am having a good week, but I am procrastinating. Love a good bit of procrastination. I mean, you got to do it sometimes, guys. I know everyone I'm sure hustles hard, but you've got to love a bit of procrastination sometimes. Also, I'm sad I missed a lot of the season. I think I got until I think Nicole got evicted, so now I'm just watching what I can. That's it. You know, we've only got a week left, and I know a lot of people haven't enjoyed the season too much, but it's a week of Big Brother that we're not going to get for another several months, so we should enjoy it whilst we can. And you know, because we'll all, you know, come January when all the rumours start coming out about a winter season, everyone will be so excited and we'll all be can't wait for our next season. So let's enjoy this final week whilst we can, guys. Yeah, and then just hope that we're going to get a winter season too. Can't wait for the songs. I can't wait to make them, Maria. I appreciate that. I like your songs, Tom. Thanks, Gary. Who do you hope gets evicted and who do you want to win first, second and favourite house guest? I would like Enzo to win, personally. You know, I don't dislike any of the house guests in there now, but I'd like Enzo to win. Yeah, I just think he's been very entertaining. I don't think he's going to win, but I think Enzo to win, and the only person he can beat is probably Nicole, so I guess Nicole second, Cody third. And America's favourite player for me is Kaysar, as you guys know. Do you think anyone from BB22 will ever return? It's hard to say because, you know, if anyone was going to, it was going to be either Janelle or Kaysar. And Janelle or Kaysar, I don't think will return now. So I think it's probably the last time. It's crazy to say, but I think it's the last time we're going to see any of these players from BB22 play Big Brother. Davon said she'll return. Yeah, I think Davon would say she'd return, but I don't necessarily think they're going to definitely bring her back, because I feel like, you know, Janelle's been brought back 4 times now, and even though Davon is loved by the public, I don't think she is up there as much of a legend as Janelle, so I don't know if she'd be brought back for a 4th time. I think she'd want to come back though. Can was epic. Thanks, Maria. I'm going to give a little shout out to my Can because I'm pretty proud of it. If you guys haven't seen it already, it's the channel trailer for my channel. Just search, or if you can't, like, if you just go on my channel, it'll be there, I think. Or if you search just on YouTube, the Big Brother Can. It's the channel trailer I made for TV Talks with Tom when we first started out this season. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen it, but if you haven't, please check it out. It's it was a lot of fun making it, and I am pretty proud of it as well. It's a good tune, and yeah, please check it out, guys. I'd appreciate it. And whilst I'm saying that as well, guys, please click the like button. I'd really appreciate that. We're at 43 likes right now. That is awesome. If we get to 50, that would be perfect. I'd love that. Hi, Tom. I am... wait for it. Rhymes with bronze. Hi, Tom. I'm Wands. There we go. I got that. I can't wait to see the expression of on the face of whomever. Probably Christmas tonight. Will there be any hugs on her way out the door? Of course there'll be hugs. Christmas knows she's going. I think if Cody pulls a blindside and takes out Nicole by chance, then that's when the hugs may not be there as much. But I still think there will be. I think everyone's very friendly and amicable in this Final Four. It's hard to convince myself to say that, but I think everyone's going to be nice about whatever happens tonight. So I think it's going to be okay. Who do you think is going home tonight? I think it's Christmas. I really do. I really want Enzo to pull out the dub. The dub? I'm not quite sure what the dub is. Maybe it was win? I don't know. What is the alcohol content of that cider? It is... well, sorry, I read cider further down there. What is the alcohol content of that drink? It's cider. There you go. Dub means win. Oh, wow. I should have known that. That is... wow. Well, thank you very much. Why didn't I know this, guys? What the hell? I feel like I'm quite with the times. I don't know why I didn't know that, but thanks for confirming that, guys. You learn something new every day. Cheers to the dub. That's what I say. How old are you? I am 18. And I know a lot of people got shocked by that last week. Gary meant what percentage is that strong, but that's what I thought he meant, but I just went with calling it cider. I don't even know. I think it is, let me check, 4%. Not too bad. It's alright. A lot of people were shocked last week when I said I was 18. But yeah, that's correct. There we go. Even more people are shocked. What? I'm so confused why people can't believe I'm 18. It's crazy. Tom, I could tell you're a fan of American Pie from the shirt. Oh, of course. Guys, holla if you are an American Pie fan. We've got a connection already if you are an American Pie fan, guys. Such a great film. I know it's not like a BAFTA award winning, but I'll tell you what an entertaining film. Not to be rude, but I thought you were like 24 to 26. That is not rude at all. Don't worry about it. As long as it's not, you know, well, I guess you guys are assuming how I look older, but I guess 24 to 26 isn't generally old, so I'll take that. It's youthful, we'll call it, so I'll take that. Not too bad. Oh, there we go. The Mole Man is a fan of American Pie. That's what we like to see. 50 likes. Yes, of course. There we go. 54 likes now, which is awesome. Guys, keep hitting the like button if you haven't already. I'd appreciate it massively. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. I hope I can pronounce this correctly. RPW90, I hope I pronounced that correctly. But thank you so much for the super chat. I massively appreciate it. I think it's a sticker or a super chat. I always get them mixed up, but thank you so much. You are a legend for sending that through. So thank you very much. Yeah, for those of you who are actually wondering, don't worry, I'm not drinking underage or anything like that, because in the UK you are allowed to drink at this age, so it's all good. Don't worry. Maybe it's the hat making you appear older. Who knows? Who really does know? Nearly 100 watching. Yeah, right, crazy. I can't believe it. You know, you guys are coming through tonight. How Have you watched the show Friends or The Office? I'm doing a rewatch of Friends right now, and The Office is my jam. I love The Office so much. I quote it all the time. It's just legendary. It really is awesome. What's that on the screen? $9.99. Ah, Maria, that is a super chat for the legend who sent that through. Let me just repeat their name. Or PW90. They were legendary enough to send that through, so I massively appreciate that. BB Can favourite season and BBUS favourite season. Big Brother Canada, it's hard to say because I've never seen a season the whole way through, but a lot of you will know that my Big Brother crush is a girl named Paris from Big Brother Canada 6, I believe she was on. So I feel like Big Brother Canada 6 is probably my favourite for that reason. And for Big Brother US, Big Brother 7 All Stars 1 is definitely my favourite. Okay, why haven't I seen your Amazing Race videos? I don't know, Janet. How about you check them out? I'd really appreciate that. Since a lot of people like All-Star 1 but not All-Star 2, do you think there will be a 3 anytime soon? If Big Brother survives another 10 years, maybe. I just subscribed. Thank you very much, Julie Smith. I really appreciate it massively. You are a legend. Tom, are you following the World Series? No, I am not at the moment. I sort of like I'm not like massively into baseball. Obviously, I've got my Boston Red Sox cap, so I follow baseball loosely. Obviously, the Red Sox aren't having the greatest time, but I'm not like fully. I feel like I spend so much time watching Big Brother. It's like that's all like I dedicate my time to. But of course, you know, I like the Red Sox, so I sort of loosely will say it. What's Michael's real name? Michael Scott is the amazing, fantastic Steve Carell. I mean, guys, I'm sure there's lots of Steve Carell fans in the house tonight, but let's give a round of applause for Steve Carell for his performance as Michael Scott. Let's go. Julie Smith, thank you so much for the donation. I massively appreciate it. You are a legend. I appreciate you so much. How old will Julie Chen be after 10 seasons? I'm not quite sure, but Julie Chen, she's doing a great job, and she's the matriarch of our show, and you know, she's awesome. Was Paris on the same season as Damien? No, Damien was on. Oh my God, this is testing me now. Damien was on Big Brother Canada 6, and Paris was on Big Brother Canada 5. No, 6. No, I've got this the wrong way around. Paris was on Big Brother Canada 6 and Damien was on Big Brother Canada 7. Boom, there we go. ORPW90, thank you so much for that. Oh, I appreciate that so much. Genuinely, thank you so much for that other super chat / sticker there. I really appreciate you. Are a legend. Thank you. That means the world to me. Thank you so much. Need to get to 10k subs for Tom. I really hope so one day. Guys, honestly, this is just a moment now. I'm feeling right. I need to say this, but you guys, like, thank you to all of you for your support. It genuinely means the absolute world to me. Like, when I started out this channel, I was at about 160 subscribers, and I was very, you know, quite naive going to this, and then all of a sudden my channel blew up, and I genuinely can't thank you guys enough. I'm not getting all emotional right now, but I think, you know, this week ahead is going to be very emotional, because I'm going to miss you guys so much after doing all these videos. But the support that you guys have given me is overwhelming. It's just made me feel amazing, and you know, and I say that in the nicest way possible. I've made some videos that I've been unbelievably proud of, and you guys have just came through every single damn day with the support, and for that I thank each and every one of you. You are awesome so much. You just legends, guys. But that is just a huge thank you to every single one of you. I'll scroll back up a bit, guys, after my emotional rant there. Julie Chen is 49 right now. Oh, I didn't know that. She does look young. She doesn't look 49 at all. Sorry if this has been asked, but would you ever apply to be on Big Brother? I get asked that question frequently, and I don't even know. Maybe one day. That's all I'll say, guys. And I hope you'd all be rooting for me if I was ever on the show. How do we donate? I'm not quite sure, Maria, actually. I think there's probably some button anywhere where you can say donate. I'm not 100% sure on that, though, sorry. I love your videos and watch every day. This is the first time I've caught your live stream. Well, thank you very, very much. I really appreciate that, and I hope you're enjoying the live stream too. Astra Downer, much love to you, Tom. Thank you very much. Much love to you too, Astra Downer. See, Alan says, I so appreciate you keeping us in the know. I appreciate you guys for watching all the time. It means the world to me. It really, really does. This is all your doings, we just helped a bit. No, you guys, like, I couldn't have done it without you guys. I know it sounds so cliche to say that, but like, if I was uploading every single day and nobody was watching, then we wouldn't be here right now. So you guys have literally like made this what it is. So it just, thank you so much. It really is awesome. Now I would usually stream for about an hour, guys, but I've got some more time tonight, which is awesome. So we can actually probably talk for a bit more than an hour. So we're at 55 minutes now, but let the show go on, guys. Let's continue, because we've still got another hour and 5 minutes until the show. So there you go. Oh, Maria, thank you so much. You guys are coming through tonight. I appreciate this so much. Maria, you are a legend. Thank you so much for the donation. It means the absolute world to me. You are a legend. Thank you. How long? I'm in such a good mood tonight, guys. You guys have just been incredibly kind. Thank you so much. How long do you think BB and Survivor last? Well, I hope they last long. I really do hope they last long. I think Big Brother will. I think Big Brother will go on for a while more, because it's like a tradition. It's like integral to every single country in the world, so it's sort of always there. So I think we'll get another, maybe, I don't want to jinx it, but I do think we'll get a few more years of that. And Survivor's going to go on a long time. The ratings are still like sky high with Survivor, so that'll go on for a while. Hi Tom, I'm a big fan of yours. You always wearing the hat. What significance does it have for you? Will we ever see you without it? So there's not much story behind the hat. I even wear it when I'm in meetings at work and stuff like that, or when I'm in the Google Hangouts and stuff like that. And I don't really know. I didn't really sort of put the hat on as like a statement or anything like that. I sort of just put it on for one video, and I was like, oh, I quite like wearing my hat in my video. And I've sort of just done it, you know, how a lot of people, you know, have their own thing to do, really. You know, they have, and I guess the hat's mine. It's not like I'm trying to hide my hair away or anything like that. I just put the hat on because I like it, and also I like the Red Sox, so that's good enough for me. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate that. I just saw that now. Thank you for the donation. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. You are a legend. I've probably told you that many times in the comments, but I'll say it out loud now. You are a legend, Amy. So thank you so much for the donation. Thank you very much. BB has been showing for 20 years now. Yeah, crazy stuff. Hopefully it's on for another 20 more. Gary says, get more cider. Well, I haven't finished this one yet, so we'll see how that one goes. Pardon me, guys. Keep your questions coming in, guys. Got to keep it coming. I'm just like interested, because I just like talking about like Big Brother all over the world, like the UK as well. I like to tell you guys about what goes on Big Brother UK, that sort of stuff. But yeah, just bring in your questions, guys. It can be Big Brother, it can be non-Big Brother related, it could be personal. Just hit me up, guys, and not too personal. We'll say that, but hit me up, guys. Out school shut down Google Chat and the links to meets. I think that makes sense, but I think there's everything. I know a lot of people are probably working from home right now, or doing school from home, and obviously it's tough times, you know, with COVID-19. But you know what, guys, love to you all, and I hope everyone's managing okay, you know, being at home and everything like that, and I hope everyone's staying safe. It's been a tough year, but we've all gotten through it so far, guys, and if we've made it this far, then we can make it that bit further. So, you know, I know I'm not the Prime Minister or the President right now saying we need to do these safety protocols, but this is just a message to everyone to say stay safe, and, you know, you've done great so far, guys, so hang on in there. What is your job? New subscriber here. Well, thank you, Jennifer, for the subscription. I really appreciate it massively. My job, I am an apprentice at ITV in the UK. I know maybe a few of you will have heard of ITV. But in the UK, obviously in the US, you guys have CBS, CBS, Fox, ABC, all the channels over there. We have BBC, Channel 4, and ITV. and I work at ITV as an apprentice in the marketing team. I have to go to bed now. Thanks for answering my questions. Much love. I'm a big fan. Can I get a shout out just before I leave? Of course you can, Dimitri. Thank you so much for dropping by. Shout out to Dimitri, guys. Hope you have a great evening. Are you not doing TV co anymore? So, due to decisions that were not in my hands, I will no longer be doing TV co. That comes to an end next Thursday, I believe. I'm not streaming tonight on TV co, but I should be doing it on Monday and Thursday next week. But yeah, that's that. Due to reasons out of my hands, guys. Oh, thank you, Fisher Rocks. That I appreciate it massively, that donation. Oh, you guys are just awesome. I really genuinely appreciate it. But thanks for your daily videos, Tom. Thank you for your donation, Fisher Rocks. You are a legend. Thank you very much. It means the world to me. We've got some interesting questions coming in here. Have you ever met the Queen of England? I've not ever met the Queen of England. I haven't. I don't think there's a lot of people. There's probably many people in the UK who have met the Queen of England, but I'm not one of them. I've never been to the palace. I've been outside the palace on a trip. I've stood outside the gates, but I've never been in the palace or met the Queen. You remind me of my nephew who lives in Beckenham. Now I don't actually know where Beckenham is, but I'm guessing it's in the UK, of course, but that's awesome. Do you stay up and watch the show because it premieres at 8 Eastern, so that makes it 1 AM in the UK? Indeed it does. It will be 1 AM in the UK, but I love Big Brother and I love chatting with all you guys, so I do stay up and watch it. So yeah, it's good fun. And of course, then I've got to get to sleep real quick to get up for work the next day. It's the hustle, but we hustle hard, guys. We gotta work hard. Keep your questions coming in, guys. Do you like Zingbot? Zingbot is very interesting. Now, I know a lot of people thought that Zingbot went a tiny bit too far this year with what he said to Nicole, but it's Big Brother, and if you sign up for Big Brother, you're signing up to get roasted by Zingbot. So I guess it was essentially coming. Tom, do you have a dog? No, I do not have a dog. I don't have any pets, actually. To cut a long story short, no, I do not. I think we're lacking questions here, guys. Come on, bring it in, guys. I'm more than happy to answer questions. I mean, if you don't say anything, I'll just talk about some updates, I guess. I like to answer your guys' questions because you have some great questions that make me smile, guys. And with Nicole, 3rd time's the charm, she got roasted hard. Nicole did get roasted hard. Zingbot did not hold back. She basically just, she was laid into. That was that. Have you ever met a drag queen? I have not met a drag queen, Gary. What's your favourite BB season of all time? My favourite BB season of all time is Big Brother 7, the first All-Star season. That's that. What is your favourite zing? Oh wait, no, sorry, I'll go back a second. But Aquaholic Drinks, very interesting name there, says, what is your favourite season and why? Big Brother All-Stars 1 is my favourite season because of these simple reasons. We had Dr. Will. We had Danielle Reyes. We had Chicken George. We had Janelle. We had Kaysar. We had Nokomis, who created the backdoor plan. We had Diane, who played an incredible strategic game. We had Alison, who played an interesting game in Big Brother 4. We had Mike Buggy, who used to be okay alongside Dr. Will. We had Erica, who played an incredible floating game. We had James. We had Jace. We had every single person in there was a legend. There was Marcellus as well. It was just incredible. It was so good. There's just nothing bad to say about Big Brother All-Stars 1. That's why it's my favourite. Have you played the Big Brother video game yet? I have not yet, actually. I did download it, still haven't had a go of it yet. I've heard good things about it, though, on Twitter. And AlphaCat, I noticed that was you who said that, so hi, AlphaCat. That was a great cast indeed, wasn't it, Abby? Nikki says, hey Tom. Well, hi Nikki, I hope you're doing well. I just finished my class and you're still on live. So here is my question for you. If you were on Big Brother, what would your strategy be? Now, I like that question. I really do. So this is, a lot of people ask me this. But this is the straight up answer to this, guys. And I wouldn't ever, if I did have a strategy, I wouldn't ever say it on here, because if I was ever to go in the house, there was, it couldn't backfire on you, right? And, with what happened on Survivor Winners at War, this whole poker alliance, and I'm not saying it's going to be to that magnitude, but the poker alliance screwed over like half the house guests in that, and I'm not going to screw myself over. That's what she said, if I was ever to go on Big Brother. So, yeah, so my strategy would be this, right? And it's not giving away anything. When people say this is going to be my strategy coming into the house, you're going to lose the game. Because if you say I'm going to play the game like Dr. Will, or I'm going to play the game like Danielle Reyes, or I'm going to play the game like, I don't know, Nicole Franzel, it does not matter. It really doesn't matter, because of the simple reason of, if you decide what your gameplay is going to be, if you're assuming you're going to play like Dr. Will, you're assuming that you're going to have every single person that Dr. Will played with in the house, and they're going to make the exact same moves. That's not the case. Dr. Will won the game that he won because he had the certain house guests in. He had them make the certain moves. So it's very intricate, and you've got to make sure that you're playing with the season that you're in, not what Dr. Will did whilst he was on this. That sort of stuff. You've got to do what's best for you whilst you're in your season. And even though you can say, I admire that game, you can't mimic that game, because if you do what Dr. Will does in your season, you might end up out third, you might end up out seventh, you might come third place. But it's not going to make you get the win just because you're playing like Dr. Will, because you haven't got Nicole on your season. You haven't got Kent. You haven't got Mike Buggy. You haven't got, I'm trying to remember everyone from Big Brother 2 here, but you haven't got Hardy. You haven't got Bunky. It doesn't work like that. But there you go. I'll scroll back up a bit because I did miss a few questions there. Hey Tom, sorry I haven't been on here in a while. My phone's been broken for a couple of days, but I'm back now. Well, I'm glad to hear that your phone is fixed, Matthew, and welcome back. Who do you think will win favourite player? My money's on Enzo. I think Davon's going to get it, to be honest. Tom, who's your Big Brother crush? Pardon me, guys. I did answer this earlier, actually, but my Big Brother crush is a girl from Big Brother Canada 6 called Paris. She is incredible. That's my Big Brother crush. Would you ever go on The Bachelor? I would really consider it. I know a lot of people have asked me, in the comments, Tom, you should go on Love Island and stuff like that, but it's really not up my street, like, I work for the company in the UK that produces Love Island in the UK, ITV, as I said a bit earlier, but I don't think I don't think I'd go on. I know it's like total Love Island mania in my office when it's on, and everyone loves to talk about it, but I personally wouldn't go on Love Island or The Bachelor, I don't think. Have you ever... Oh, wait, no, tiny bit further up. Yeah, that's what she said. Of course, I had to crack that joke. Tom, what would you do if you had to eat slop? I'd abide by the damn rules, because if I had to eat slop, I ain't going to cheat. I'm going to do what I have to do and hustle, because it's Big Brother. And I'd play my arse off if I was playing the game, and I'd eat the slop, and I'd do what I had to do to win the game. What's your favourite Survivor season? Very good question. I haven't actually seen all the Survivor seasons yet, but... I'm not saying this is my favourite, but I think Edge of Extinction is extremely underrated for the simple reason of, and holler if you're a fan of this guy, dun 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 dun, Rick Devens is my favourite Survivor player. I love Boston Rob and I love Sandra and Parvati and all those legends, but Rick Devens is the man for me. He is just, that sounded weird, but Rick Devens is the man, the myth, the legend. I look up to that guy. He's a legend in my opinion. He hustled hard on Edge of Extinction. I know a lot of people say he was handed idols, all that sort of crap. Rick went out and found those idols when everybody else was sat around camp. Rick got up at 3 a.m. in the morning, 4 a.m. in the morning, and found those idols. And then he played them, and he did it in the most entertaining way. And for that, we applaud you, Rick Devens. I hope I can meet Rick one day. I'd just love to sit down with him, have a coffee or a beer, and just chat with him. It'd be awesome. And will there be TV Core tonight? No TV Core tonight. I'll be there on Monday and Thursday as my final broadcast on TV Core. Well, thank you for the answer. Well, you're very welcome, Nikki. I'm glad to have answered it. Truly made my day, and I agree, adaptability is the key in the BB house. Indeed it is, Nikki, but I'm very, very happy to know that made your day. Hope you have a great rest of day, actually. I remember Paris. I can see why, of course, yeah. Big Paris from Big Brother Canada 6 is my Big Brother crush, because she is awesome. She's incredible. Who do you think... I will catch up on everyone's comments. Don't worry, guys. I'm just scrolling down. Who do you think is going home? Christmas is headed to the jury house tonight, in my opinion, unless Cody pulls a quick one and flips the script. Also, as a Canadian, I love that you said Paris, because I love Paris on Big Brother Canada 6. Exactly. She's awesome. She's super pretty, and also she can play the game very well. What's not to like? Noah says, hi Tom. Hi Noah, hope you're doing well. What kind of music do you like? So my kind of music actually is, I'm not like a modern day music guy. I'm only 18, as I said, and a lot of you are shocked by the fact I'm 18, but I am an old school sort of guy. I love my 70s music, I love my 80s music, my 60s, and even a bit of 50s thrown in there as well. I just love grooving to the old tunes. It's the classic. It's all the old stuff that I really like. You just can't go wrong. No school like old school. That's what we should say there. Rick Devens is the best. Hilarious guy. Oh, legend. He is the man. He is the myth. He is the legend. It's Rick Devens. He's a legend. I love all the spoilers that you give. Well, thank you, Janet. I really appreciate that. Yeah, Rick was my pick for the win that season. Do you know what? Let's hope Rick comes back one day and takes that damn crown, because Rick Devens is a legend. They used to have supplement foods for America voted on for the have-nots, so they could eat more than just slop. Do you remember? Yes, it used to be PB&J sandwiches before it was slop, and that obviously would have been so much nicer than slop. But do you know what? If I was on Big Brother, you can't cheat. You've got to do it. If you're a have-not, you've got to eat the slop. You've got to do what you got to do, and then it's more rewarding. After you've been on slop for a week, you can tuck into a nice steak or some fries or a nice pizza. Oh, could do with a pizza right now, guys. It's like, it's past midnight over here in the UK right now, guys. But I'll tell you something, right? I could do with a pizza right now. Beatles are the best. You can say that again. The Beatles are awesome. I don't know if any of you guys in America know of the Cavern Club, but that is basically where the Beatles started out, and it's a massive thing in Liverpool, where the Beatles basically started their career. I've been there to that pub a couple times where the Beatles initially. I didn't see the Beatles play there, but I've been to the club where the Beatles started their career out, which is really cool. Awesome to be there. It's awesome. You can just have a nice drink there, and they play the Beatles music so loud. It's brilliant. 80s music is awesome. I totally agree. And there we go. Abby's another Beatles fan there. Brilliant. Fun story about the Beatles as well. Well, more specifically one Beatle. I've actually seen Paul McCartney in the flesh. I've stood this close to him. I was in London and I was catching a train, and Paul McCartney and I think his daughter, it was there as well, was coming back from this basically, it was I think it was Paris or Italy fashion, it was Paris Fashion Week or something like that, and I saw Paul McCartney in the distance, and I shook my head and I was like, am I seeing things? Is that Paul McCartney? And I looked down, I looked back up, he was getting closer and closer, and I was like, oh my god, it's Paul McCartney. So, I whipped my phone out of my pocket, tried to take a photo as quickly as possible, but I did it so damn quickly that the photo was super blurry afterwards, and I was like, no, and it was so annoying because, a bunch of, the paparazzi were there, everything like that, and everyone was trying to get a picture of him, and I don't know why I blanked. I mean, I should have really asked him for a selfie. I mean, he seems like a nice enough guy, and he probably would have done, because I was stood right next to him, and I feel like, when you always say, if you see a celebrity, you'd ask them for a selfie, all that sort of stuff, but when you're in the moment, you're like, I don't know, and then I just totally blanked and forgot to ask him for a selfie, which sucks. But you know what? I saw a paparazzi photo afterwards where it was a clear picture of Paul McCartney, and the back of my head was in there after, so that's good enough for me to say that the back of my head featured in a picture of Paul McCartney. That's off the bucket list there, guys. Scrolling back up again, guys, just to answer some more questions. TBH reality, to be honest, reality. Hey Tom, well, hi there. I saw your comment today. Got quite a lot of likes on today's video, so well done there. What is next for TV Talks with Tom after Big Brother is over? So I will be covering The Amazing Race, Big Brother Canada, when that eventually comes back. And I hope there's going to be another Big Brother winter season, because that will be awesome to cover that as well. I'm trying to think what else there is to come. I might do a couple of UK shows. I might do a little bit of Walking Dead here and there. Got a few exciting stuff though. After Big Brother's done, it doesn't mean I'm not doing more Big Brother videos. I've planned some exciting Big Brother sort of. Oh no, I'm gonna keep stum there. I'm not saying, but I've got some more exciting Big Brother stuff post season. So I hope you're all looking forward to that. What is your main goal with YouTube? Subscribers, money, etc. Do you know what? I know it sounds cliche and totally cringe and peace and love to say all this sort of stuff, but I didn't start doing Big Brother YouTube videos because of money or anything like that. I genuinely did it because I have a passion for TV, and I genuinely what I care about. I work in TV, and I'd like doing my YouTube talking about TV. I just feel like, and do you know what, right? I feel like it's written in the stars as well, because my initials are even TV, Tom Vasey. Like, it's just like TV is for me. That's why I do it. And the support, the overwhelming support and care that you guys have given me has just meant the world to me. And that's why I continue to do it, because I have fun doing it. And you guys are just the kindest about it. And that's why, and however many subscribers I get is going to mean the world to me either way, and I can see my channel growing, which makes me very, very happy, and I hope it continues to grow as well. But obviously 10k is the next target, but we're nearly at 7k, which I'm so excited about. How do we send some pizza? I don't know, but I want some pizza right now. That's literally it. What would you do if you're a have-not and someone is making fries in front of you? You have to keep stum. You can't say anything if you're on slop. You got to do what you got to do. You continue eating. You can't cheat. You can't go grab the fries. You'd probably get quite annoyed that someone's doing that, but it gives you a reason to put them on the block. But that doesn't sound too right, does it? I'm nominating you because you made fries in front of me. Do you know what? When you've got no other reason, at least that's some sort of a reason. You've seen Paul. Paul McCartney. It was awesome to see him. Hi Tom, I'm from Canada. Canada seems awesome. I'd love to come to Canada one day. Ange Rouse, I hope I pronounced that correctly. But Ange, hi. I hope you're having a great evening. I got noticed. I can die in peace, y'all. Well, to be honest, reality, let's notice you again so you can die twice in peace. I appreciate that comment very, very much. Have you seen The Ranch on Netflix with Ashton Kutcher? I have not seen it, but it's I've wanted to watch it for years. I'm sure I'll watch it eventually, but I'm doing a rewatch of Friends at the moment, and there's plenty of stuff I'm watching. Walking Dead, The Office, Big Brother, of course, The Amazing Race, but I'm sure I'll get around to The Ranch eventually. Amy, I feel for Ian as I have Asperger's syndrome. Well, the Spectre. Well, thank you very much for sharing that there. I think that's extremely brave and nice that you've sort of said that in front of everyone. And do you know what? What's happened with Ian this season has been very, very sad with some of the stuff that's been said. And the guy's a legend. And, I did do a video on it, obviously, and I know a lot of you will have seen it. But can we just take the time, guys, to put some heart in the comment, to show some love for Ian? Because the guy's a legend. He did not deserve half the shit that was said about him this season. Let's put some heart in the comment for some support for Ian. He deserves it. The guy's a legend. He seems like the nicest person ever, and everyone here, I'm sure Ian, loves you, and you are a legend, Ian. So yeah, that's that. But guys, please hit some hearts in the comments for Ian there. Who are your favorite other Big Brother YouTubers? Great question there, Darren. Everyone, honestly, do you know what? I've met some incredible people this year doing YouTube. Just to name a few, I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. I always try and do this, but there's obviously Matt and Jess from Carter Matt, who are awesome. They are lovely, lovely people. And there is Maddie from Mad Rose, who is awesome as well. And there is Miranda, who I did a live with on Monday night, actually, which was a lot of fun. She is awesome as well. I will get to Jolene in a second, because Jolene is amazing. She gave me some tips when I first started out, so I really owe it to Jolene. She's awesome. But yeah, there's so many great people. There's Busy Blue as well. There's Sarah from Nerdtainment as well, and David. And yeah, there's just some amazing people out there. There's it's a great group of people, the Big Brother YouTubers, and I'm honoured to be a part of it. I really am. Do you like Survivor? Yes, I love Survivor. Tom, what is your favourite season, 16 to 22? 16 was pretty good. 19 holds a place for me because of Kevin, and yeah, it's probably goes far to say that. There we go. I'm loving all the support for Ian. I'm really liking that. What about your daily updates? Will that still continue? Well, there will be nothing to update, of course, because Big Brother will come to an end, which is really, really sad. But I will obviously still do some just Big Brother videos in general, sort of breaking down the season, rankings, all that sort of stuff. Lots and lots of exciting things. Did you watch Ozark? No, I have not seen Ozark, actually. Just watched your video about Ian yesterday. Well done, Tom. Honestly, you guys, if you haven't seen that yet, you know, it's not me parading and trying to get views or anything like that. Genuinely, if you haven't seen my video talking about Ian and everything that happened there, please check it out, because I really wanted to use my platform to spread awareness on that and to talk about what happened in the house. And I think all of us stand in unity, you guys, you know, and me, saying that we all think Ian is an incredible guy and we've got lots and lots of respect for him, and the stuff that was said about Ian is not on. It's really not on, and I think it was nice to sort of talk about what happened and to spread some love to Ian, because he deserves it and the guy's a legend. And it would be incredible if he actually won America's favourite player at the end of the season. He deserves it a lot, and it's the biggest. It would be awesome for him to basically just go end on a high note. Basically, it would be wonderful. Hey Tom, I enjoyed your singing. Well, get excited, because if you haven't heard it already, guys, whilst you've been in this broadcast, I have spent, just before I came onto this broadcast, actually, I've spent, one sec guys, just need to plug in, because we're losing charge for a second. I have spent about an hour before I went live on here, planning 2 more songs for the final week, which is very exciting. I'm not going to say which songs they are yet, but we're going out with a bang. Let's just say that, guys. We've got 2 big epic songs to go out with, 2 of my favourite songs. Very, very exciting times that I'm looking forward to. I think we've been going 80 minutes now, guys, which is pretty crazy stuff. I don't really want to end it soon, though. I'm having a lot of fun talking with you all. Everyone's been so lovely tonight as well, you know, with how many views we've had. We've nearly got 100 views, which is crazy, nearly 100 likes, and the donations that have came in tonight have been awesome as well. You guys just mean the world to me. It's really, really kind of you all. Hey Tom, I just watched your most recent video and I really enjoy your analysis. I'm very, very glad to hear that. Correctly, but yes, I mean, I really genuinely do appreciate that. You guys are just so cool. We are 2 likes away from 100 likes, guys. Who wants to be the 100th like? Hit it now, guys. Hit the like button, please. I think you should sing now. Well, it's a bit intense on the spot, isn't it, Lucy? Nikki says, can't wait for more singing. I'm looking forward to making some more. 1 song will come tomorrow, and 1 will come on the final day. Yeah, so that's as much as you'll get, guys. I might do a 3rd song midweek, but for sure, guys, expect a song tomorrow. 100 likes, yes, let's go. Awesome. 107, actually, that's brilliant. Tom, why are the first 5 evicted house guests go home instead of going to jury? Because there is stages, obviously, of pre-jury and jury, and basically it allows the house guests to be ruthless within the first few weeks, so they don't really have to care about cutting people, because if everyone was sent to the jury, people would be more afraid of making big moves from the off, because you've essentially got to be kind to everyone and it'll be very, very nicey nice the whole way along. So basically, that's why they have pre-jury, so they can be ruthless as hell in the first 5 that they evict, and then they can start thinking about how intricately they can play the game as they head into the the jury stages. Celebration song. Celebration is not one of the ones I've planned, but that's a great shout though. Love your content, Tom, and keep it up. Thank you, Alpha Cat. I really, really appreciate it. Legend. Did you think David was selfish for taking the 10k instead of going for the veto during OTEV? Not at all. Let's ask ourselves this question, guys. If David had won that veto, would he have still been in the game right now? No, he would have not have still been in the game right now, because everyone, well, more specifically Memphis, was really, really hell-bent on getting him out. So, do you know what? Good on David for taking the 10k. He goes home 10k richer, and he wasn't going to win the game, so I respect him for that. I really do. He knew what he was doing, and he knew he wasn't going to win the game, so he had to do what he had to do. Personally, I would have gone for veto, because I would have hustled, but I think David hadn't won any comps that far at the season, so there was no chance really from there on. But if I was on the season, I would have personally gone for veto. I would hustle for the win, guys, and I'm sure most of you know that. I watch your vids, Mad Rose, Matt and Jess, Jolene, Cliff Notes, Rob, and the gang on Russell Hans. Each channel has something special. Yeah, it's honestly, it's a wonderful thing, Big Brother YouTube. It's stacked with so many amazing people who bring their own thing to the table, and it's just honestly like 2020. I know obviously it's been tough as hell with COVID-19 and everything like that, but without sounding nasty, I've met some amazing people this year doing YouTube. I'm unbelievably grateful, meeting the Big Brother YouTubers, and also you guys. You mean so much to me, all the support you've given me, and it's just been amazing to meet you all. And I'm genuinely going to miss everyone in the off season, but we will be back. We will be back, and obviously if there's a Big Brother winter season, there's only going to be about a month's hiatus, or 2 months hiatus, and then we'll be reconvened for Big Brother in the winter. Which will be very, very exciting, and I'm sure a lot of you will continue to watch the channel, or I hope you do anyway, for some other shows that I'll cover, throughout Christmas and what have you. But we'll be back, obviously in January, hopefully, if there's a winter season, and if not, you guys can join me for Big Brother Canada, and then when Big Brother 23 comes out, we'll be there for that as well. So lots and lots of exciting times. 100 viewers, guys, this is awesome. Thank you so much. To be honest, reality says, I love you and your content very much, Tom. Well, thank you very, very much. That means the world to me. I really, genuinely do appreciate it. That is awesome. Thank you so much. That's the third time I'm going to acknowledge you tonight, because that is acknowledge-worthy content. We'll call that. But thank you so much, to be honest, reality. I don't know if you answered this, but who do you want to win this season? Who are you rooting for? I am rooting for the Meow Enzo, but I don't think he's going to win. I don't think he's played the best game, but I am rooting for Enzo. I think he is really, really cool. See what else everyone's saying. He wants Enzo to win. Yes, it's true. I do want Enzo to win. Love you, Tom. Well, thank you, Livy and me. I genuinely really appreciate that. I love that comment. I love you too. Thank you very much. The Meow for the win. Let's go. Will you decide to start streaming on different platforms, like say Twitch? I'm not planning to do Twitch for now. There's I'll actually give a quick shout out to there's these guys over on TV Core who are no longer going to be with TV Core as well, called Life After Neverland, and they are really, really cool. They've moved their stream to Twitch now, so definitely go check out Life After Neverland there. They talk about Big Brother and do all that sort of stuff. But yeah, just give those guys a little shout out as well. They're also awesome Big Brother sort of streamers and YouTube content creators that I really, really like as well. Don't forget, Tom has Patreon. Yeah, why not? Thanks for bringing that up, Gary. So if you guys would like to become a patron of TV Talks with Tom, I would really, really appreciate it. It's in the description of I think every single video. You can just click through the link, and I think you can become a patron as off the top of my head, you can become a patron for as little as $2 a month. And there's perks with each one. I think for $5, guys, you can get your name in the description. Your name will be in the description of every single video. I sound like I'm plugging something now. I feel like I'm doing an advertisement, but I'm not. Don't worry, guys. It's but you can become on Patreon. There's all sorts of tiers and different levels you can join on for different amounts, and I'd appreciate anyone who could jump on board with that. But yeah, but for only $5, guys, you can get your name in the description of all my videos. And also, whilst I'm at it, guys, you can follow me on Twitter at TV Talks with Tom, and you can follow me on Instagram at Tom_Vasey. I know this sounds like I'm signing off the video now, but I'm not, guys. I'm continuing on, but you can follow me on Instagram. I'll spell it out because I know a lot of people get confused there, but follow me on Instagram, guys. This is crazy. I see it like follow me on Twitter, and then people like fly through on the things above. I get the notification that someone's followed me, which is fantastic. But yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at Tom_Vasey, Vasey. That is so Tom_Vasey. That's my Instagram handle if anyone would like to follow me over there. And of course, Twitter, TV Talks with Tom. Good night from Michigan, Tom. Good night, Gary. Thank you for stopping by. To be honest, reality says, would you be interested in covering the challenge? Personally, I don't think I'm going to cover the challenge. You never know, though. Never say never. Expect the unexpected. I might. I'd say it's maybe a 40% chance I'm going to do it. That's what we'll say. Because I did watch a little bit from the last season. I didn't get too much into it, but who knows? I might just cover it in the future. We'll see. Thank you to those of you, by the way, who are following me after I've said all this. I'm getting all the notifications popping up saying you guys are following me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I will be tweeting as well during the show tonight. So if you guys want to follow me on Twitter and tweet me whilst the show's live, that'd be really, really cool. How do you feel about being so close to 1 million views? That's how I feel. I am absolutely mind blown. I can't believe I genuinely can't believe that I'm nearly at 1 million views. It is crazy. I never thought I'd get there, and it's incredible, and I've got to thank you guys for that. Would be your snack for the BB22 finale? I'm assuming what would be your snack? Well, I guess a good old. I like a pizza. I like a curry. I do like a nice chicken korma. Is lovely. I love a chicken korma, and I feel like you got to. I'm not going to do this, but let's talk food, guys, because everyone loves food. If we're going all out for the finale night, you've got to have pizza. You've got to have a chicken korma. You've got to have popcorn. You've got to have maybe some candy. I know you guys, we call it sweets in the UK, but I'll say candy for you guys. Some nice candy, some chocolate as well. Maybe some nice, some nice nachos, maybe with a nice guacamole dip or some salsa. Oh, just all the good snack foods. Maybe a nice hot dog with some chili on there. Oh, guys, I'm in food heaven right now. So good. I think I'm going to leave, but thank you for saying my name a few times. It's nice to be noticed. Have a good night from northern North Dakota, USA. Good night, Tom. Good night, Abby. Thank you so much for dropping by. I appreciate it massively. Cover the circle. Yeah, so a lot of people have actually asked me to cover the circle. I think I'm likely going to cover the circle, which will be very exciting. But I'll look forward to that because I might do UK and US for that. I'm feeling over the moon right now because of all this recognition. I literally adore you. Well, that's what it's about, guys. We've got to make people happy. So to be honest, reality, I will acknowledge you once more because we got to spread the positivity, guys. Be kind to one another. To be honest, reality, thank you so much for all your comments tonight. I really genuinely appreciate it very, very much. That's awesome. I really want Enzo to win from the start, but I think Cody probably deserves it since he's played the best game. Maybe if Enzo made some big moves he was always talking about. Yeah, I would like Enzo to win, but I think it's actually going to go to Cody. I think Cody's played the best game, but I would like Enzo to win. Right, guys, let's say a few more questions. So if you have got any statements, questions about Big Brother, about personal, anything like that, guys, hit me up. I'll answer a few more and then we'll sign off. So get your last minute questions in now, guys. Okay, so Maria says, I'm making a big everything salad for the hubby and I. Nice. I mean, you can't go wrong with a salad. Personally, I'm not really a salad guy myself, but I respect it. I respect the healthy option. I should eat salad more. I really should. But yes, I hope you enjoy your salad, Maria. But as I say, guys, last minute questions, bring them in now. I'm happy to answer maybe 3, 4, 5 more questions. Anything, if you guys actually have anything. Tom, did you think Danny's comic looked like Power Rangers? It did a tiny bit, yeah, a tiny little bit. She was the regulator, I believe. Yeah, that was that. But my favourite Big Brother comic, more specifically my favourite Big Brother players this season, Janelle and Kaysar. It's Jacer, that's that. Thanks, Tom. You are very welcome. Ian is the greatest. He is awesome. I agree, Janet. Right, I'll answer maybe 2 or 3 more questions now, guys. Tom, are you going to go live on Wednesday before the finale? I would say that is the plan. I've got to, guys. We've got to go all out. You know, it's the finale night, so I'm sure I'll be there to chat with all you guys on Wednesday night. I'll let you all know, though, in the upcoming week. Remember, guys, there is a new song coming tomorrow as well, so I hope everyone enjoys that in the video. Why am I seeing your Boston cap without being in the mirror image? I am not quite sure. I'm not sure how that works. God, it's fantastic. Oh, you guys, you throw your questions in there. Oh, I forgot to ask, what was your favourite comic this season? I would say Janelle and Kaysar, because I just think the legends in general. I love your jacket. Well, thank you very much, Darren. I like my jacket too, and I like my t-shirt with Jimbo off American Pie. What a legend. Do you live in America? I do not live in America. I am a fan of the Red Sox, though, don't worry. Where can we find the Ian video? So you just go back probably about a month or so on the channel, or even just search on YouTube, TV Talks with Tom, Ian, Autism. I think that should you can probably find it in the search engine then. I like the birthday girl and the Podmaster. Yes, the birthday girl was cool. I like that with Keisha, and obviously Nicole's cool as well, so the Podmaster was awesome. With some drinks, of course, we will be back Wednesday having a nice little drink for finale night. Exciting times ahead. Thank you so very much for everything, Tom. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you for watching. I genuinely appreciate it. Okay, I'm afraid, guys, we might have to call it to an end there. To be honest, I appreciate your kindness and not ready for the live feed updates to go. I am not ready for them to go either, guys. I'm going to miss everyone so much. But we're going to have one hell of a week, guys. That is my promise to you. We are going out with a bang. We are not going to get sad about this. We're going to have a fantastic week. We're going to stay positive. We're going to have one hell of a time, guys, and go out with a bang. I hope you can all join me for this final week as well, guys. But I know I'm going to miss you guys, but I will be back. Don't worry. I'm going to be back. I'll be covering different shows. I'll be doing Big Brother when that eventually comes back. We might get a winter season as well, which is super exciting. But, guys, thank you so much for everyone coming out to support tonight. I appreciate the views, I appreciate the likes, I appreciate the donations. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much. I hope everybody enjoys the show tonight. I hope everyone has a great evening and weekend as well. And hope everyone tunes in for tomorrow's live feed update, where there will be another installment of Song on TV Talks with Tom, guys. But again, guys, thank you so much. Have a great evening, everyone. Hope everybody enjoys the show. Thank you for the support. I know I sound like Ellen DeGeneres here, guys, but be kind to one another, stay safe, do all that stuff, guys. So long, guys. Have a great evening.